court. Eric Gordon starts on LeBron James. James Harden on Davis right now. Houston switching a lot. Danny Green inside in traffic and gets it.
Defending.
Yeah, Mark, we're going to hear a lot throughout this series about that February 6 matchup when Houston officially rolled out their small ball lineup after trading Clint Capella, setting the stage for where they are right now. Harden on the drive. Threw it up. James to a wide open Caldwell Pope. That one halfway down and out. KCP shot it well in the first round at 41% from deep. LeBron James guarding Harden. Now a switch onto Green. Harden coming off his worst playoff game in a long time against OKC. Davis blocks Russell Westbrook. And Davis looked like he took a shot in the face. Coming up court slowly. LeBron dips his shoulder and gets to the bucket. LeBron James averaging 27 a game in the playoffs. 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Gordon off the mark. So in game 7, Danny Green, side pocket. It's Green on Harden. The Lakers switch LeBron onto him. LeBron staying right in front of him. Harden shook him. And a tough shot.
LeBron's man to set the screen. That's the switch he wanted. Everything they have. 24 seconds. My apologies.
Caldwell Pope. To JaVale McGee. Green, same spot. Different result this time. McGee tried to keep it alive. And Tucker corrals it up court quickly to Gordon. Eric Gordon with a pull-up three. He's now 0 for 2. A big 21 in game 7. 5 of 9 from deep against OKC. Good defense by Harden to bat it away. Corner 3 for Tucker, and as Cassidy Davis rolling to the basket and good. Here's Westbrook. Boy, this is an interesting matchup, Mark. JaVale McGee against Westbrook, who made a lot of mid-range shots like that one in the earlier meeting. It just looks really awkward to see a 7-footer chasing around a 6'4 Westbrook on the edge like that.
Welcome to 2020.
Yeah. Wide open Caldwell Pope. Got it. Bench of all the teams, the 22 that came down here to Orlando. Davis on Harden. Good contest and a foul call. Our team All-Star Weekend in Chicago.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He wanted 2 guys that kept their foot on the gas pedal. That was going to compete. Potential game-winning shot.
In traffic that time, Owens. James coming downhill. McGee wasn't ready for it. They pull it back out with 10 on the shot clock. Eric Gordon on James. Gordon with a big, strong body to put it on LeBron. Tipped out of bounds at the end of the shot clock. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. GM of the Lakers there. Harden gets by LeBron. And great recovery to group and everything they've been trying to do. Something that is really vital to a team's ultimate success.
Oh, it's crucial, especially his body of work. When you look at LeBron's body of work and what he's been able to do throughout the course of his career, all of success, you want him to be able to put a stamp on the coach's voice and echo everything that the coach is preaching.
Daniel House in the ball game during the break for Houston. LeBron inside to Davis. Shot clock down to 6. LeBron on the drive, just bowls his way through, put him in the weight room. LeBron James with his second field goal. Great move. Crazy battle of styles here. The brawn and the brute force of Los Angeles against the three-point shoot. His floater missed a couple of times. Here's Jeff Green. Well, Jeff Green has been one of the best players for the Rockets down here in Orlando.
The thing he's really done is his ability to play multiple positions, stretch 4 and also stretch 5, and he's shooting the basketball at a high clip right now.
Eric Gordon, speaking of shooting at a high clip, said he was feeling of how important he was to their success in that series. I asked head coach Mike D'Antoni, what about it? He said, you'd be speaking to Billy Donovan right now if he wasn't that important. Tip in up line. Mark, we've seen Los Angeles here in the first quarter already kind of establish a little bit of an advantage on the boards at the offensive end. How vital is it for them to win that battle?
They have to dominate that battle, not just win it, but dominate it, especially if they're going big. If you're going big, you're going to have something to show.
Comes in after barely breaking a sweat and gets his first jack up. Cassidy has more on Rondo.
Yeah, he's getting his first action since March, Mark, and Frank Vogel said he was ready to return versus the Blazers, but his back just locked up. So it's been over a week since he was a late scratch and nearly 8 weeks since he fractured his right thumb in their second practice here. And Rondo spent some time back in Florida rehabbing with Kurt Rambis before returning to the bubble. And, you know, ready for him to wear like it was the first day of school.
On the floor, and James Harden is made 13 for Houston. Boy, they're really laying off Rondo. Up top, Davis fouled on the alley.
They made a statement. Defensively, they got after it, and offensively, Kawhi Leonard led the way. That's a tough team when they're clicking on all cylinders because they can get it done on both sides of the floor.
McLemore missing badly. McLemore hasn't had some run in a while. Caruso all the way to the bucket.
Like things running a basketball team on the floor for the Lakers. Easy basket opportunity.
You saw the fruits of that. Jeff Green missing from deep, and back comes Rondo in the open court. Back out top to Rondo. Davis called for it. Mismatch against Jeff Green. Sits down as well. Davis back out to Caruso from deep. That one rims halfway. One between the Lakers and the Rockets. Austin Rivers in the ball game as well. Good ball movement. Tucker in his favorite spot, and he catches per game in the playoffs. Boy, that's the second time Rondo's blown a tire and has fallen down. Kuzma on the baseline, and Kyle Kuzma played in the first round against a high-scoring Portland team. This time Westbrook shot it over the top of him and forced the miss. Caruso downhill. Quick catch and shoot by Kuzma. This time he misses. Harden on the bench. Westbrook in the game. House off the dribble. Boy, look at the way grew 7 inches over the next year, and everybody in the...
I'm making a comeback. That's a promise.
Hey, I got a growth spurt, but it's going horrible. The Milwaukee Bucks down 3-0 against the Miami Heat in that series.
And of spirit all throughout that locker room. Outstanding leadership in Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. They got a lot to be proud of, but the job is not finished.
A great fit, and looking to lead his 3rd different team to an NBA champ. 10 seconds to go. Westbrook can run it down, guarded by Kyle Kuzma. Westbrook coming downhill, drive and kick to Tucker, who loses it with 1.6 to go. And if we learned anything from last night in that, he goes instead to Rondo. Not sure he got it off in time.